All right, today I'm taking a look at the Kamrui mini PC. And there it is. So on the front we've got 3 USB ports, we've got a TF slot or a compact flash card slot, we've got the power button. It looks like these two are both USB 3 and this is USB 2. We've got another USB 2 on the side, 2 HDMI ports, a LAN port, a mic, Kensington lock, and the DC jack. And we got that nice copper foil ventilation going all the way around. That looks really cool. And this definitely has an Intel chip. The user manual. Okay, so we got some cords. We got the HDMI cable and a wall jack. Looks like a Visa mount plate, so you can take this and put it right on the back of a TV. And some screws to attach it, so you don't even need to buy your own hardware. Okay, and so this plate, you can actually take these 2 Phillips head screws out and you can put in your own SSD and you could add storage to it. If we unlock this, pull it off, we can use this just as it is, so we'll have a much thinner profile PC and we can attach that with screws or just set it down as it is. Or we can add this on, lock it down, throw in another SSD and increase our storage, so that's really cool. So let's go ahead and plug it in and see how it works. Alright, so I'm going to plug in HDMI. And my 2 USB dongles for the mouse and keyboard. And power. So the whole outside ring lights up blue whenever it's on. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we are booting up. Find out if the Bluetooth dongle works out of the box. And it does, so that's good. I don't need to get a special mouse or keyboard to make this thing work. So this is why I don't have the internet connected right now, so I don't have to create a profile just to make this thing work. And that's not something that Kamrui is doing, that's something that Windows always does, so any Windows computer is going to do that. So if you're like me and you don't want to make an account just to run your computer, then don't hook the internet up when you're installing it. I'm going to turn all this off. This is just personal preference. A little less tracking stuff. Alright, so everything at this point is going to be automated. Windows just needs to set everything up. It's almost there. And then you'll see the desktop. Boom, just like that. It's that quick. So yeah, that's one thing I really like about this thing so far is that it's pretty quick to get everything loaded. So let's go ahead and connect the Ethernet now and get it updated. Now this thing does have Wi-Fi built in, so if you're using a Wi-Fi router, you can just go right here and you can find your Wi-Fi and connect to it. I always like using Ethernet, so when I plug the Ethernet in, you'll see this switch to the Ethernet icon. So we got Ethernet. I'm going to hit start, settings, and Windows is almost always going to have updates on a fresh computer. So we'll just hit that and check for updates. So yeah, we got a bunch of them. So this can take, it depends on the speed of your internet and that's cool. So it's actually picking up drivers. So yeah, we'll let this thing go ahead and update and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're looking at a 1.5 gigahertz J3455. It's got 8 gigabytes of RAM. Right here, this is important. It's got Windows 10 Pro. That's important because it's not S mode. If it was S mode, we'd have to create an account and then get it out if we wanted to install anything like Google Chrome, Firefox, anything else. With S mode, you only get Windows products, but since this is the full Windows 10 Pro version, we can install anything we want. Okay, and we can see here that it is a 1.5 gigahertz, but it has 4 cores and it's actually running at 2.19 gigahertz, so just about 2.2 gigahertz. It's actually running pretty quick. Like everything is performing fairly well, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to install Open Broadcaster. Let's get OBS. The sound is working. It's playing directly through the HDMI, which is good because I didn't want to install extra speakers. So it's actually playing through my stereo, but it would be playing through the TV. So let's add a source. Cool, so it's working. So you could actually do some light streaming with this. As long as your internet is up to it, if you're just doing some just chatting streaming, that would work perfectly fine. I don't think I would want to use this for gaming. I don't think it would be fast enough for that, but if you want to just do some mild streaming or if you want to do some display capture and use this as your streaming computer and then do gaming on another computer, this would work great for that as well. I think it's trying to display in 4K. Let's see if we can change that. Yeah, okay. So this is going to run a lot better if I run it in 1920 by 1080. there we go. Yeah, now we're quick. Yeah, look at that response. That is excellent. So yeah, this would be perfect for streaming. You could definitely do some just chatting streaming. You might even be able to do some light gaming, like if you're doing some old games like Diablo 2, something like that. I'm sure it would work perfectly fine for that. So it does work good on 4K. It works a lot better on 1080p. But overall, pretty smooth computer. I'm very happy with it.